So I am trying to compare a traditional job from having an online business, the old way of making money over the new way of making money. As I've said, I want to cry because I was already in the middle of the go live, but I guess a laptop gives me just certain minutes. So what's the difference between owning your online business and working as an employee? As I've said, when you go work, you clock in and out and you make as many hours as you can, and then you get paid bi-weekly or every week, but that flushes after you get paid. So but you can make more money if you want to be making more money by doing overtime. And of course, depending on your health, if you're not able to work anymore, then you don't get paid. A job that is capped, you have like a yearly income, that will be your cap. You are paid regardless how many hours you work. There's not much flexibility because you're trading your time over money. If you make more hours, then that means you're gonna miss time away from home. And with the online business, I would compare it in a way like I own my time. There's more time freedom, financial freedom. I can leverage the duplication, leveraging what I have worked from 4.5 years ago is giving me result now. Whatever my business partners have done 4, 5, 3 years ago, or accountability partners, they build it and they stayed in there, and they're still building it until the future will generate them more income. Whatever service I create now will be out, it will give me more income in the future because I'm building the foundation, like life coaching, of what is gonna be for the future. Repetitively doing things, you garner more people going into your store. It's like having your own store, and you build clienteles and customers, and they get to know you. So it is leveraging duplication, leveraging time, leveraging the work that you started at the very beginning. It doesn't flushes. Although with a traditional job, you develop your skills, you get paid more by the years of experience, but it's capped. With being an entrepreneur, there is no cap of earning. You will have the time freedom and financial freedom depending on how much you want to earn. What do you want to do? Do you want to make more income? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to make more? Do you want to make more companies? There is no limitation of what you can do. So as an online business owner for 4 years, I would say I have leveraged the duplication, the company's way of teaching us how to run this business. And as I've said, being an entrepreneur, you work for yourself. You do as much as you can to make your business work. There's flexibility of time. I wake up when I have to. I go do my activities before I get started. Or you are so dedicated and running your business that you are already in your no physical store, in your the tasks that you have to do at 5 o'clock, or you have your vision board and your goal statement for the week that you're able to accomplish them. And speed up or slow it down is depending on you. There's so much flexibility being an entrepreneur. What else can I tell you? Comparable to time, with the time effort, as I've said, that we do now, is that we always get the chance to build fast or build slow. At work, you are going to have your schedule is dependent on what is expected of you. And there is cap in hours. There's also cap on the hours that you have to be at work. You cannot make as much overtime. You get 12 hours, you try to be out there 30 minutes after the hour that you are supposed to be there. Depends on how the employers are. So the time and the effort and the outcome really depends a lot with flexibility, I think. Being an online business owner and a life coach, I am enjoying entrepreneurship, and I truly encourage you to build entrepreneurship, and you'll be happy, and you'll be so like, oh, I started my online business, I started my own company, and you are not feeling like you're trading your time. You're feeling like you're building your system, you're leveraging everything, including your freedom. time freedom, financial freedom, location freedom, and live a purposeful life. I always say, like, when you work for yourself, uh, you continue to produce results. You continue to build a purpose for bigger things. And you also have the flexibility to travel and have schedules for other things to grow as a person. You have a great way to give back when you're an online business. You also have a great way to give back as an employee, because you give your talent and resources for the benefit of the company. As an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, really, but you work with other people. So it's not tied mostly on the hours, number of hours that you work for your employee, but it is a number of hours and the income is tied into the value that you create and the system that you built. And it's a generation that you're going to pass it on from generation to generation. So time invested can create long-term results, and you build it once, you improve it, and you scale it. Scaling is the key of being an entrepreneur, be it advertising, be it having a lot of network, building more companies, and doing more to leverage your income and your compounding interest of serving a purpose. At the same time you serve others, you serve your company to grow more. So you have greater responsibility, absolutely, as an entrepreneur, because you are solely accountable for yourself. You have to grow depending on your growth potential and your ability to do so. So labor is great, but it's once you earn once, and then you have to again flush on the number of hours that you have to do for the week. You're leveraging yourself by doing things repetitively and growing. So whichever model you are wanting to do, it is more of wanting to control your time and your income and your future. So ask yourself, can you create more freedom? Can you create or build a lasting impact, not just for yourself, but for the generation to come? So whatever design you want in your life, it is really up to you to build a future, not just but alone for yourself, but for together for the future that you want for you and your family. So you can do both at the same time. Owning an online business, I do it all the time, and I will forever do it as long as my body can handle nursing, because it just gives me a satisfaction that I'm working for myself and I'm still able to do the purpose and the passion God has put into my heart. And I now realize, this online business is a purpose. There is a purpose behind me doing life coaching. It is a service that I give to others. There are a lot of people there that needs you to share with them even simple things as meditations or dissecting what life is when you are burning out and being able to come out of burnout. And being an online business owner, I realized, like, if someone's looking for more sources of income, there is more ways to do so other than just doing your traditional business. So both can be done at the same time. And I'm just comparing what an employee is versus an online business owner by time, effort, and results. Of course, outcome depends on you, whatever you want to do in your life. So that is my go live. My first go live, I got short, but I'm going to leave it as is. Have a great day, everybody, and I hope you have a great Sunday. I work tomorrow. God bless everybody.